Could you imagine what your life would be like with no judgment? Oh my goodness. Can you imagine what New York City, so I'm in New York City, the sun is setting, right? You guys saw it. Can you imagine what New York City, 11 million people, would be like if there was zero judgment? What if there was no judgment on the planet? But most of all, what if you had no judgment of you? What would you create? What would you choose? What would you be? Right? So over 7 years ago, I had a dream to travel the world, to work on bodies. But you see, I didn't believe that it was possible. And so I was doing every job under the sun. I was a real estate agent. I was a dance teacher. I was a hairdresser. I was a bartender, right? Because I've pursued all of these. Did like calls and sales, and every sales job you could think of, I did. And I did all of these things because I didn't think that I could make enough money doing what I love. And about 7 years ago, I pretty much had a breakdown, right? I was working 50, 60, 70, sometimes 80 hours a week, living paycheck to paycheck, and my car broke down. And when my car broke down, I had the belief, right, that I didn't have enough money to fix my car. So guess what I created? Not enough money for fixing my car. And I would sit and I'd cut these people hair, and they'd talk about flying to Paris and flying to Europe and traveling on a yacht. And I'd be like, oh my gosh, what am I doing wrong? You see, I thought it was a doing, not a being. And thanks to the tools of Access Consciousness, I realized that the only thing that I had to do was give up my limiting beliefs. And so, what limiting beliefs do you have? And if you could have absolutely anything in your universe, what would it be? So I want to invite you 3 calls with me, using your body, using the tools that are Access Consciousness, and some little tiny tricks that I've learned using the tools with my body to trust my intuition and actually build a business, build a life, build relationships that literally change everything and anything. So, my friends, are you willing to have your reality? If so, I want to invite you. Create the change. Come find out what the No Judgment Diet is all about. 3 calls, $20. See on the inside. What do you got to lose? Bye for now.